Hey, I'm Adam Hambrick, and you're watching Bull Sessions.
Town, guys.
Thanks, man. It's glad to be here.
Portland, Oregon. We got a fun little town. You're going to love it. Let's introduce the band so we can talk to everybody at once.
Sure.
My name is Nick Huddleston.
Nick, Adam, Daniel. Everyone got that? Nick, Adam, Daniel. NAD, N-A-D. Just going easy enough. Boy, any big plans tonight? What are you guys doing? It's election night, so you guys are like, we're going to go rock out in Portland. Let's go have some fun. What are you guys looking forward to doing?
Just normal stuff. Man, we usually do a pretty good job of trying to get out and like see the places where we go. We've been on they call it radio tour, where we've gone literally coast to coast, all around, everywhere in between for the last like 11 weeks.
Wow.
And we try really hard to like do something and see something while we're in each town. But we're only here for such a short time, and our flight leaves at like 6 a.m. in the morning. So we might just not sleep. I don't know.
You might as well stay up all night long.
All right.
Yeah, because that's an early lobby call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Definitely, especially when it's a band because you have so much gear to carry with you. And it's just tough on you guys.
That's true.
So it's good. Well, we got lots to do. There's a great place just down the road. Tonight afterwards, there's a great little restaurant down the street. You guys can go check that out. We got a rooftop bars. It's drizzling. Rains doesn't stop us here in Portland, so just get used to it. It's
all
okay.
right.
We're good with it.
Eat with a poncho?
Yeah, you can eat with a poncho. You're good with that. We don't really have umbrellas, so it's all cool.
Perfect.
But there's a great little place for after snacks called Voodoo Donuts. It's a popular place to go. Everyone
I've heard
loves it.
legend of the voodoo.
Yeah, it's huge. So it's fun stuff. We want to know a little bit about you, Adam, because I was reading your bio, and man, what a great, interesting story to your start of music. You were on a TV show one morning, and some guy in Arkansas just happens to be channel surfing. It's Justin Moore, and he stops and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to listen to this kid. What's going on?" What was the program that you were a part of, and why were you there?
I was making music on the side when I was in Arkansas. I was working doing video and graphic design work, and but music was kind of the dream that wouldn't die. You know, like it was kind of the hobby that I would have told you I would have wanted to do if like the opportunity ever came along, and it would have taken just the right opportunity. And I was doing like this local morning TV show, and sure enough, Justin Moore told his producer about me when he saw me on TV, and his producer reached out, and that turned into just the right opportunity.
Wow!
Because his producer Jeremy Stover has become like now like my mentor. Like 7 years later, that dude has been the guy who's introduced me to every aspect of my career in Nashville. It just all started with a call from Justin, and he saw me on TV. I went to Nashville like the next day, and
wow.
Yeah.
And I look at the list of people that now you've written songs for. I mean, this is pretty mind-boggling. Dan and Shea, Justin Moore, Miranda Lambert, Eli Young Band. Wow. That's a heck of a lineup to start off with. Like, hey, I'm going to write a song today, and I think this one's going to go to Miranda Lambert. Let's see what happens with it. Or Dan and Shea. You scored a top 10 with How Not To on that one.
Yeah, the Dan and Shea song How Not To went #1 about a year ago, and then the Justin song Somebody Else Will went like a month after that. I kind of went from like having not a lot going on to like now like having two #1s like literally back to back. It just fell in a really interesting kind of way.
And your world has pretty much been in a spiral since.
Yeah, I got to buy a house. It was awesome.
I would imagine. Yeah, I was gonna say, what was the first big purchase?
That was it. We paid off student loans and bought a house.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Right on. That's cool. Were you living in Arkansas at the time and then just visiting Nashville or as a songwriter? Or did you decide, hey, this is it, I'm packing my stuff, we're going straight to Nashville?
It happened really organically because my wife and I, we got married like straight out of college. So we'd been married for a couple of years. She had just gotten out of school, PA school. She's a physician assistant. And so I don't think I ever would have like just been like, babe, we need to move to Nashville, and I'm just going to wait tables and try to write songs and just see what happens. Like it started with me like making trips, and like I'd come to Nashville once a month and write songs and be introduced to people and do that thing. And I'd do that like 3-4 days a month, and then I got a cut on Justin's last record that was the duet with him and Miranda Lambert.
Right.
And that was kind of the thing that opened the door to let me move to town full time. And so I kind of had a run and start by the time I moved to town.
Sure.
And that, man, it was a really big blessing for me to get to do that.
How did you become friends with Dan and Shea? Because their story is pretty unique as well. They met at a house party.
Yeah.
And they were like, from what I was told, they had like, it was an outdoor, it was during the summertime. And they had basically taken sheets because it was a really hot day, and they'd strung them across the ceiling and strung them outside across, and they ended up in the same tent together, just hanging out and talking. And then they realized we're both songwriters. And next thing you know, now they've got like 6,000 songs written. So how did you end up meeting with them?
When they cut How Not To, I actually didn't know them. We had a lot of the same like kind of mutual friends, and I didn't actually really meet them until after the fact. And but man, those guys are incredible. They've been really, really great to me. They're great. They're great dudes. It's a couple of the hardest working dudes that I think I've come across. But yeah, I didn't know them before. They just kind of became friends after the fact, and we've written songs since. And I've got to know them pretty well. And they're awesome dudes.
Does it get awkward and weird? Like, hey, I'm going to go write with Dan and Shea today or with Justin Moore. I'd be like nervous. I'd be like, I don't know if I could get to the hotel room. I'd be like, I'm scared to death. I can't leave. I'm going to just stay here.
I was. You go through phases because you move to Nashville and you're like really wanting that success and really wanting people to think you're cool and think you're good at what you do and all this stuff. But the more you do it, the more you realize like people are just people, and that was a really hard lesson for me to learn.
Well, and they are true. I mean, they really are, like right now they're on fire.
Yes.
And they're unstoppable. And to watch them grow and keep growing where they're going. They're nominated for CMA this year, obviously.
A bunch of CMAs.
4 of them complete.
4 of them.
So I think this is their year. I'm really pulling for the guys, that's
Me
for sure.
too.
Okay, so we want to get to know you guys just a little bit better. Sure. I'm going to throw some numbers at you so don't get freaked out. Holidays are right here, and I know I love the holidays. I love Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas. So Halloween's gone, so we're going to go straight to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Looking to sit down with family for holidays, what would be your favorite dish that you look forward to for the holidays or for Thanksgiving time?
Granddaddy's turkey and dressing.
Oh, okay.
We call it turkey and dressing in the South. I know you
turkey and
call
dressing,
stuffing up here.
Yeah.
It's turkey and dressing in Arkansas.
That's funny. Okay, Nick.
See, I always just turn my turkey dinner into just a giant slop of everything.
Okay, so you're like, whatever, it just goes all in the same place.
Thanksgiving is you can just take a spoon and just swirl that sucker up, and it's just great. Throw some gravy on that.
You're not like my kids, not afraid to mix the mashed potatoes with the green beans?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, good. Daniel?
Hash brown casserole.
Talk to me about this. This sounds really good.
It's hash browns and cheese, and that's mostly it.
Can you come over Sunday and let's make that for breakfast? All right, let's go to Christmas. We're 7 Fridays away from Christmas.
Are you serious?
7 Fridays from Christmas.
7 Fridays away. Well, I got to go home and put up my tree.
I would say, right? And I found this out that if you put your tree up just a little bit earlier, it makes you a happier person.
Oh, I'm into that.
Are you?
Yep.
Do you can you do a Christmas album like in July and feel good about it?
Oh yeah, I'd be pumped about that.
Yeah.
I'm a Christmas dude. So,
are you?
I love Christmas. Christmas makes you feel like literally anything can happen. You're like you go through your regular life the rest of the year, and then all of a sudden you're walking down the street and there's like tinsel hanging everywhere, and there's lights on stuff. And then you're like it's like a magical wonderland.
Yeah, it's a Christmas miracle.
Really
it's
is.
Fun. Okay, so let's talk about this. We'll start with Nick. What was the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh man, I'll have to say my first guitar actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 12 years old.
And that's when you learned how to play?
Yeah, I've been stealing my brother's for a long time.
Okay, so an older sibling.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
yeah.
Cool. Adam?
Super Nintendo. I was 8 years old, 1993. Never forget it.
Is that how you got into video and graphic design? Because I was going to say you're probably like getting ready to build your own games.
No. I was just a chunky kid who loved video games.
Well, you're right there with the rest of us, that's for sure. Daniel, what about you?
I would also say guitar. I learned that I love music, but I was terrible at playing guitar, so I needed to find something else.
You found a suitcase instead.
Found the suitcase.
Is that a new version of the what do they call it? The cajon?
Yeah, this is. I mean, honestly, it's just a real deal suitcase I got from my wife. So, yeah.
You should have said that was the best gift you ever had. Okay, let's go with the worst gift you ever got.
Oh man,
And don't say a brother.
it's just always clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah, no one knows how big I am. No one knows. It just never works out.
They buy at the Big and Tall store for you.
Oh no, they don't. That's the problem.
Adam?
Oh man, dude, I've never even thought about this. Well, because I tend to be cheap. It's the thought that counts. Like I'm that guy,
Right.
So I try not. If it's a bad gift, I just kind of like gloss over it. I mean, probably I got socks before at Christmas. That's probably somebody gives you some socks and the stocking stuffer, you're like, you just pass by that. You know.
It's a quick pass by.
It's a quick pass by.
Yeah.
It was the thought that counts, though.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a bigger present in the corner. Go get that one.
Where's that Super Nintendo?
Right. Daniel, yours.
I was gonna say socks, but Adam stole that one.
All right.
It's still socks.
Still socks.
Yeah, it's still socks.
The Argyle socks. We'll go with those. There you go. All right. Well, this. Let's answer this as probably as a group together because you guys are traveling together on the road. New Year's Eve, right around the corner as well. If you had a chance to perform in any city in the world, where would it be and why?
I mean, the iconic, like New York is the iconic like spot for New Year's Eve, right? Like if you're gonna play in a place on New Year's Eve and you want it to be the hoppinest spot, like that's the spot, right?
Right.
I don't know. I've never thought about that. That's a great question. Probably New York on New Year's Eve, though.
All right. As a group, that New York, we know where you guys are going for New Year's. Where would yours be individually?
Probably Nashville, just because I grew up in Nashville, so
Okay.
to be able to play there and have my family there and everything.
Well, and this year Keith is performing for the second year or third year in a row.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. So we know where Megan's going to be. She's going to be in Nashville.
I'd probably say Nashville for the same reason, just friends and family, and just everybody comes together.
Right on. I don't know. For some reason, I would want to go to Sydney, Australia, and perform down there.
All right.
Yeah, like
I can respect
in
that.
front of the Opry House, so it would just be like my grand spot to go to. That would be cool.
Where the Opry House is in Nashville.
Yeah, well, there's that one too. That I have to have a little bit more talent to get on stage too. I don't have your talent, but I'd like to someday, especially when I learn how to play the suitcase. I got a chance at that one. I'm gonna hush up. We're gonna listen to some more music, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Adam Hambrick one more time.
So I don't know what y'all know about kind of the Nashville song.